Marketing on social media is the way to bring attention to your skills, artistry, and personal brand. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 key elements to social media marketing that will help you stand out from the crowd. So let's get to it. Hey, and welcome to Music Space, where we help working musicians just like you learn how to quickly and easily make a living with your craft. So if you're new here to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded. So part of growing your business and your brand is learning how to market on social media. And there are many opinions about marketing on social media, about whether or not social media is dying and whether or not it's worth it. But here's the truth. As long as people are on social media, and they are, that's where the attention is, and therefore that's where the dollars are. So the only question is, how do you gain the attention of people on social media? It's very crowded and it seems like everyone is marketing there. And most people mistake marketing as this thing of, let me get the word out about how great I am or how great my product is. But marketing really is about, what do I have of value such that it deserves the attention of other people? And how do I package that value in a way that's intriguing? And it's also about building relationships between you and your audience or your followers. So you have an EP, single, or some merch or a product that you want to promote, or you simply just want to, show your skills off to a wider range of people. How can you stand out and be seen among so many people? Is it even possible, especially if you're starting from scratch? Well, the answer to that question is yes. And it's very simple to do so, but it's not incredibly easy. But armed with the right strategies and techniques, you'll get there in no time and get there stress-free. So let's jump into the 5 key elements of social media marketing that will help you stand out and get noticed this year. So the first thing is, you have to be consistent. In the marketing world, consistency is king, period. And when I say consistency, I'm talking about consistency in all facets. You have to have a consistent schedule of when you post. It can't be sporadic. You can't post on Monday of this week and then wait like a month later and then post on a Wednesday that week and then 4 days later on a Saturday or Sunday or whatever the case may be. Your posts need to be consistent and on a schedule. And your audience or followers need to know that they can count on your posts on a regular basis. And you also need to be consistent in the quality of your posts. You can't post a well-recorded performance of yourself one day and then, a few days later post some crappy, bad lit recording that was done on your cell phone where the audio was really bad. You can't do that. You have to stay consistent in the quality of your posts. And that quality needs to always be comparable and similar, because that quality is what you will become known for. So whatever you decide to post and whenever and however you decide to make those posts, make sure that they stay consistent. And before we get to the next strategy, if you're getting value out of this video so far, do me a quick favor and hit the subscribe button and the like button on this video. Go ahead and do that now. That lets me know you appreciate this type of content, and it lets me know what type of content to make for you in the future. Okay, so next, you need to be unique in your social media marketing. So you should always be thinking of ways you can be different and unique in your content and posts. If everything you post is always the same, your audience and followers will get bored over time. And in the previous tip, we talked about being consistent, but that's different from sameness. So as an example, you can get your significant other flowers every year for Valentine's Day. That would be consistent. But you could get a different type of flower every year for your significant other on Valentine's Day. You could add chocolates to it. You could wrap it differently. These things will be making that consistent thing that you're doing be unique. And this is what you're going for in your content and in your posts. What ways can you take your norm and add to it or wrap it differently? These types of things keep the interest and the attention of your audience, and it allows them to connect with you better. And being unique doesn't take a whole lot. It's not a go big or go home type of thing. And in fact, the subtle differences in uniqueness tend to work best. So make sure you're always being creative in your posts and make sure you keep things fresh. Okay, so directly following that, the next thing is you have to be aware of your audience. And this strategy is all about avoiding what's called selfish content, which is content that is completely based on what you want. And it's about building content based around your followers' tastes. Look, your audience and your followers are selfish. They didn't follow or subscribe to you for your sake. They followed and subscribed to you for their sake. This is just the reality of human nature. They want to know, what can this YouTube channel, this Instagram page, this TikTok page do for me? And the people that will subscribe and follow you will have similar desires and tastes, and you need to be aware of them, because those desires and those tastes will become the foundation of the type of content you post. So you need to know things like the age range and the demographics of your followers and your subscribers. This will help you a lot in building your content. You can get into the type of things that they like the type of music they listen to and the type of videos that they watch on YouTube. Knowing these things and having an awareness of your audience's tastes, likes and dislikes and all of that is tantamount to your social media marketing success. So make sure you're always gaining a deeper knowledge and deeper understanding of the particular things that your audience likes and dislikes. Now, another important key element of social media marketing is being open. So as I mentioned, social media marketing at its core is about developing authentic connections with your audience and your subscribers. And the primary way that you make these connections with your audience and subscribers is by being open. It's not about having huge numbers of followers and having random people subscribe to you. A lot of people get misled by huge numbers. I know many artists right now that have huge numbers of followers, but they don't have any sort of meaningful or authentic connection with those followers, and they definitely don't really make any money from them. I could mention Kevin Kelly's 1,000 True Fans strategy here, where 1,000 true fans that will pay for anything you do, give you their time, attention, and money for everything that you put out, is always going to be better than 50,000 random subscribers and followers to you that, just haphazardly subscribe to you. And the way that you differentiate those two types of followers is by being open. So you want to be open about sharing specific things in your life. You want to be open and share your story, share your struggles of how you got to where you are today. Share some roadblocks or stumbling blocks that you encountered along your way in your journey to get to where you are today. And then openly discuss the lessons that you learned on that journey. What you're basically doing here is showing friendliness and approachability. So you should always be discovering ways that you can be more open and authentic with your audience, such that it allows that connection to happen between you and them. Now, the next key element of social media marketing is you want to be caring. And this strategy is closely related to the key element of being aware of your audience, but it goes much deeper into it. It's about how your personality is related to all of this. Simply put, you have to genuinely care about the needs, wants, and desires of your audience, and you have to speak to those wants, needs, and desires in your content. There's a social media marketing rule that says never post anything that your followers didn't follow you for. And the only way you know what they followed you for is you actually care. What happens is people tend to post random content that doesn't reflect their audience's desires and tastes at all. And that shows your followers that you aren't there for them, you're there for you. And remember, I explained to you earlier that your audience is there for them. They're not there for you. So this is the quickest and easiest way to turn your audience off. So instead of that, you want to show them you care. You want to do things like ask them questions to show you're interested in them also. Do things like shout outs and remember names and remember birthdays. Think of ways that you can help your subscribers and audience or particular members of your audience in small ways. And be kind and considerate in your interactions with them. But you should absolutely and always be caring about the needs, wants, and desires of your audience and care about them genuinely. So these strategies are universal and they've stood the test of time. And the more of them you use, the better chance you have at making deeper connections with your audience, growing your following to a larger number, and therefore making more money. So question for you, what are some tips that you know of that work on social media for gaining attention for yourself or your brand? Jump down in the comments and let me know. I definitely want to hear about those. And listen, thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, and here are some other videos that you can check out right now.